Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and I have a question for you. How would you like to achieve more duplication in your network marketing business? Well, today I'm going to answer that question by employing one simple tweak. And this tweak comes from one of the most essential laws of leadership, which John Maxwell talks about, called the law of the picture. People do what they see. So that means for you, you have to be going out there and bringing more people into the group. You need to be prospecting every single day. You need to be showing your team members, no matter how big your group goes, that you're out doing the work. Now, what I'm so grateful about in my company, I have two leaders that I just have tremendous amounts of respect for. Angel Fletcher and Ryan Higgins. They are a power couple, multi-million-dollar earners in network marketing. Angel just 9 years ago was on food stamps. What Angel does, and it makes me want to go out there and do the work, is that she is always out there. Both her and Ryan are always out there prospecting and bringing new team members in. They don't sit back and just train their top leaders in their organization and they don't do anything. They are in the trenches every single day. They train about how to duplicate. They show how they go out and prospect. They do live things where people watch. And what happens is your team is watching what you're doing. So when you want to achieve duplication, you also need to keep it very, very simple. That is the success of what Angel and Ryan do, because they keep their conversations very, very simple. They teach a very simple method for getting people to see if they're open. And it's done in a way where people don't feel like they're being pressured into being pitched. And so it starts conversations. And that is what is so wonderful. And what they do is they're active in their Facebook group. They have a Facebook group for their team. They are in there. They answer questions. They are doing trainings. They are showing people the simplest and easy way to get started. Now that's what leadership is, because when you look at bringing in people, even in the whole prospecting process, what they are doing is they have 3 questions that are going through their head while they are listening to your presentation and while you're communicating with them about your business or your product. It is, number 1, does it work? Number 2, will it work for me? And number 3, can I do it? So when you keep that duplication very simple and people see you out there implementing what you are teaching, that is what's going to help you get duplication, and you're going to get that leverage, and that's how your income grows exponentially. That's how you get that residual income kicking in, and that's how you keep loyalty, where you don't have very many people leaving. They stay for the product, they stay for the community. So that's what you need to focus on, that law of the picture. People do what they see. So if they see you out there and you are implementing a very simple way to prospect, to get people to see if they're open, you're giving them an out, you're teaching a very simple follow-up, and the simplicity is in pointing them to the tools, using the tool. And the other thing that is I really appreciate when what Angel and Ryan do with the law of the picture as well, is they keep their onboarding process incredibly simple. Okay? They don't have people go through this whole indoctrination of watching a series of videos, watching a series of things, of product, understanding what the product ingredients are, going through and memorizing the compensation plan. They broke that down. What they do is they tell people when they come in to plug into their blitz calls where they teach the simple prospecting script. That's all they do. They plug people into those, new team members into that, and then what they do is if people have questions or they show how they're talking to people, they review those conversations, like those message conversations, and they give tweaks. And that's what because they want to set people up for success, because success likes speed. Now, I want to end this session with you today, and it's a great story. How many of you have ever watched on HBO the Band of Brothers TV miniseries? That was done by Easy Company. That was a very big regiment in World War II. They were part of the Normandy invasion, and they helped liberate Europe. And in that series, there is such examples of good leadership and examples of bad leadership. And one of the examples of good leadership was the character, or actually real life person, Richard Winters, Major Richard Winters, God rest his soul, who led Easy Company. And he wound up being promoted during the times of battle, because what he did, there was a specific battle, the Battle of Carentan. And while they were going through there, they got pinned down by the Germans. And so they all took cover in the ditches. Now, Winters realized that if they continued to stay in the ditches, eventually they're going to lose their life. They're going to get shredded by the artillery, by the gunfire. So he steps up and he runs out there first, because he always believed in battle, officers need to go first. So he goes and dashes right out into the middle of the road, and he's hollering for his sergeants to bring their troops out, getting them in the middle of the road and charge the town. They needed to keep moving. That's the way they were going to survive. So he's out there with bullets flying everywhere, and he's hollering at them to follow him. Eventually, they had minimal casualties, and they took the town. And later on, Major Winters shared a letter that was written to him by one of his sergeants, Skip Talbot. And he said, that day in battle, when you stood out there in Carentan in the middle of that road, hollering at us to follow you and get back out on the road, that inspired me more than anything. And it helped me inspire my men, and I knew that we were going to be okay. That's leadership. So embrace the law of the picture. Remember, people do what people see. People are going to do what they see. So I hope you got value from this today. If you did, leave a comment and share. And if you do not have a copy of The 21 Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell, please pick it up and read it. I've been reading it. It's absolutely amazing. It's really going to help you grow as a leader and grow as an entrepreneur in your business. This book is available on Amazon in Kindle, paperback, or Audible form. I have the link to Amazon in the video description and in the first pinned comment section below this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.